Hi there and welcome back to another video. My name is Monica of Millie and Monica over on Poshmark, where I am a full-time seller, and today I have a Goodwill Outlet Bins thrift haul for you. So if you are at all interested in reselling clothing online and of course making money online, please consider subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and of course give this video a thumbs up. It really helps me out here on YouTube. So today I am going to be sharing what I found at the Goodwill Outlet Bins this week. That is where you pay by the pound. So I currently pay $1.19 a pound, and I paid $60 for all of this. I think it was around 50 some pounds. I'll put it in the title. So anyway, I didn't find anything like crazy designer exciting, but it's all really good bread and butter items for me to sell over on Poshmark and actually on eBay now, because I've started selling over there as well. So I would consider myself like a bread and butter seller, a more of a quantity seller. So anyway, I did find 3 pairs of shoes, and they're all very similar. I think they came from the same person, and they're these Dex Flex shoes. I've showed these before. I picked these up before. I've gotten them in a ThredUp rescue box before. I've sold a couple pairs, and they're just a really great comfort career wear shoe. They don't retail for a whole lot, but they sell for like 15, maybe 20 bucks. So, and they're all in really great condition, and they're all around a 9.5. This pair is navy blue. They're just all like a ballet style flat, and yeah, they look to have barely been worn at all. So if you're in the market for any of those, I will have most of the stuff listed over on Poshmark. If you're interested, you can definitely check it out. Stuff gets listed on eBay last when I have time, so if you want something right away, check Poshmark first. But yeah, so gold, metallic. Some of this stuff does need some work, so if it needs some work, it might take me a little bit longer to get listed. This is a Free People. It's a Free People 1, but this needs to be like tacked down. It's kind of falling off, and it's got some threads that it needs to be like cut and gone through, because there's a lot of loose threads, which is very Free People-ish. Like, they have raw hems. I'm not so much worried about that, but like these threads like in here, I'm gonna like trim those up and stuff. So there's that one. I love this. This is very like Free People-esque, but it is torrid, which I really like picking up when I find it. This is just like an anorak style jacket, but this is what reminds me of Free People. It's got like this patches and this beading, but there is like an oil spot right in here, so I do need to treat that and get that ready to go. It's a size 1. If I can't get that oil spot out, I'm still gonna just list it as is, because I think it's a great style. So it'll be fine. And this is, I guess these are kind of like my fails. I don't consider them fails. I don't mind doing like a little bit of stain treatment on some of this stuff, but this is also something that needs to be stain treated. So it's Topshop. It's a European 44, US 12. I feel like I did a really good job of finding more of a variety of sizes. So sometimes it's harder for me to find larger sizes, like even larges, it's hard for me to find. There's like a faint discoloration mark there, and I think there was like another spot down the front. But this is just really cute. I feel like it's a trendy, kind of like minimalist legging look piece. You can wear it a variety of different ways. You could belt it, cinch it. It's a top, but it's kind of like an oversized flowy fit. And like I said, you could do a lot with this one piece. And the stripe is just classic. This is another one. I guess I'm pulling from my needs work bag. And this is another Topshop piece. It is a US 4, and it, as I was steaming it, I finally found like the flaw. There's like a stain right there, but I definitely feel like I can get that out just by washing it. So this is a nice, just kind of longer vest, open front. Again, another really great staple piece. I love this pop of orange color, and that's, yeah, a fun piece. This is so fun. It's Liz Baker Sports. It's a vintage sweater. It's a 3X, gorgeous vintage grandma style sweater. The floral, but it too has a couple of faint spots on it somewhere in the floor. So I just need to do a little bit more work to get those stains out. Well, let's see some things that are actually like good to go. So, love this bag. This is a Marrow, which is a very similar to Kavu or some like that brand of backpack. Like they're almost identical. I picked up a couple of those other bags before, and when I saw this, that's what I thought this was. So I feel like it's kind of like a replica of it, but it's a great just sling rope style crossbody backpack, and I love this bicyclist style novelty print. If you ride your bike all over the city or wherever, this would be such a fun bag. And it has all these different compartments. It's great quality. It feels like it would shed water really, really well. So I love this bag. There is a few pieces that I'm keeping, and this is one of them. So I've been looking for kind of like a shrug. Like this is a faux fur shrug. It's actually new with tags, but it's absolutely perfect just around the shoulders. It has a little clasp in the front. So for like events or dinners or weird holiday things that I go to, this is really nice, especially in the winter, to have something like this to throw on over a dress. So I was happy to find that. I did find some jeans, which sometimes I come up short on jeans, so very excited. And I found a few pairs of American Eagle. This is American Eagle men's. They're 31, 32 slim straight. Now, I haven't tried selling American Eagle men's jeans, but these were in such good condition. Usually when I find them, they're not. So I thought I would give them a go because American Eagle women's jeans do pretty well for me. So here we are with this pair, and hopefully they sell quick. This next pair is American Eagle as well. They're women's, and they have already sold. So it was a quick sale, and they are a size 12X long. So someone snatched these up right away. They had a lot of interest and then sold within 24 hours. And they are the Super Stretch X and the High Rise Jegging. So really comes down to like style for American Eagle. I really go for the high rise distressed skinny jeans versus like I won't pick up boot cut or low rise. It's all about the style for me with that. Here's another interesting pair of jeans. I don't know how this is gonna go. Vintage Wrangler, dead stock. They sell their tags. So that's dead stock, is they sell their tags. There was tons of these, and that's how I know they're dead stock. Like there was so many of these. However, not all of them were, I don't know. I don't really know how to explain it. I feel like not all of them were desirable for various reasons. But I did pick up one pair, and I wanted to try it out. So this pair is a 38-34, so I feel like it's a good size, maybe. And so some of them were super long, like super crazy long. I just thought, who would wear that length? But I do believe they're a men's jean, but I feel like a woman could easily wear them because I feel like there's definitely some like shape to the legs, and they're a wide flare leg. So really fun 70s retro style Wrangler with these front pockets. And I thought, you know, some lady would really, really enjoy these possibly. So there we go. I'm going to try them out. I have sold very similar styles with flare legs, high rise, and they've done well, but never in this size. So we'll see. This, again, was a style pickup, so it's Old Navy, size 14, which is a great size. They're the Rockstar Jegging, and they have great distressing on them. So style pick, I figured these are someone's favorite jeans. They're probably looking for them, and I have them. Love this piece. This just is like Western vibes to me, like vintage 80s, 90s Western vibes. This is it has its Goodwill tag on it. It says it's a size 9, so it's probably like a junior sizing, and I'm guessing it fits like a women's small. I kind of want to keep it. We'll see how it fits, but it gives me grandpa vibes. Like my grandpa still wears shirts like this on the farm, so I kind of have it like nostalgic feelings towards this print and fabric, and I probably will keep it. This is another piece that I picked up for myself because it's no boundaries. It's from Walmart, but I really like having a few cute camisoles around for under things when I'm modeling certain photos, like certain types of blouses or cardigans. It's really nice to have different pieces to go under them just to show styling, and of course just to have in your own wardrobe. So this is why that's why I picked up this brand. I normally would not pick up to Resell, and that's why I'm keeping it. This, oh my gosh, I just need to show you some of the better things, I feel like. And not that that wasn't good, but this is Madewell. So I actually found 3 Madewell pieces in this trip, which I rarely come across Madewell. They are older styles. This is a Madewell XL, and I think it's from spring 2013, so it's quite a bit older, but it's a 100% silk, and it's this amazing print. Just look at this print. I figured, you know, again, this is probably one of those pieces that someone is looking for. I haven't looked up this style yet on Poshmark. I didn't even look up comps. It's silk. It is so lightweight. I was not going to leave it behind for any reason, other than if there was some flaw. And I'm not finding anything. So really great piece. Love the animal print, which is still trendy right now. And actually, that piece would look so cute with these pants. So can you imagine, like, if career wear, these green trousers with this? That would be adorable. Anyway, these are a pair of Ann Taylor Loft. They're the Kate, and they're size 10. So I picked these up. I don't sell a lot of trousers, but I've been wanting to kind of experiment with trousers a little bit more, especially with eBay now, to see if there are styles that maybe sell over there a little bit better, because it is more of a career wear, more of a like mature style. But I figured, you know, someone out there maybe really loves this style and will be looking for it, so give it a go. And I really like the size, because again, I don't find the larger sizes that often. I feel like they're very desirable and people are looking for them. This was another one that I picked up for size. It's Lucy, so I don't pick up this brand. It's athletic wear, so it's athletic wear brand. I don't find it that often, that's just why I don't pick it up that often. And usually if I do find it, it's like destroyed. So this is a fun pair because they're kind of like the longer style Bermuda short, and so longer inseam, and they have they're the walkabout collection. I figured with spring and summer coming up, these should do well, and I feel like they'll probably maybe they'll do better on eBay. I don't know. I never know what's going to do or sell over there. It's usually a complete surprise. Another Madewell piece, possibly the same donor, size large, and it's just this great striped classic t-shirt in really good condition. So it is another one of those 2013. They're in the inside, so if you're wondering what I'm talking about, on the inside of Madewell, which is really nice, they have their label here, and it has their style number, so I can look up the style in the stock photo, and then it says fall 13, FA 13, so I know it's from fall 2013. But this is such a classic style. I could not leave it behind. It was in great condition. So I love the contrasting striped pocket, and then on the back there's also a contrasting panel. So great find. And you know, some people are like completely against selling like older Madewell and stuff like that, but for that condition, I feel like Madewell, when I even have that name in my closet, brings in a lot of interest, and with those sizes too. So great. This picked up kind of for the fact that there's new tags and the style. It's very boho, flowy vibes going on. I just thought it was a cute piece, very lightweight. I know Consignment will take it if I can't sell this on Poshmark, and you know, if in a few months it's not selling, I'll just pull it. Anywho, this is Roxy, and again, I don't find this very often. It's a medium large. It's like a poncho style cardigan. I would say more of a poncho. Anyway, it has these open kind of sides. It's not completely open, but tassel detail, really good condition. Southwest vibes there. And it's got a hood, which is nice. So I picked it up for style. And I don't know that I've sold much Roxy. It was a style thing. This is another one, Miss Me. I love picking up actually Miss Me tops. I think I've talked about this before. Miss Me tops definitely do a little bit better or get more interest than the jeans do these days. And they just have such great detailing. So there's like studs, embroidery, you know, the contrasting fabrics. It's hooded. It's just in really good condition. So it's a size medium, and I could not just let that sit there. Another piece that's a size large, so BC, BG generation. Just a really great sweater. Very cozy. So let's see. I forgot to look at the content. So it's acrylic and cotton and 5% wool. So that is probably why it's so soft, which is nice. This is a fun one. So this is Fox, which again, like I feel like the Miss Me, the Fox, the Roxy, they all kind of like fall into the category of brands that were really cool where I lived in high school, and brands that I never owned because they were expensive. You know, like they retail for a decent amount, like more than I would have spent on clothing. And so this is a really fun sweater. So you can like button it up, and it just looks like this double-breasted sweater. But you can unbutton it like I had at the beginning, and then it's like this open waterfall front cardigan. So you can wear it both ways, and the, you know, when it's closed like this, it just looks like a regular sweater with this fun front detail. And then when you open it up, it's like this completely different sweater, which I absolutely love. And it's in great condition. The knit is fantastic. There's like no pilling. So really love this piece. Like Roxy does a great job at making really unique pieces, or not Roxy, Fox does a good job at making unique pieces. Actually, both of those brands do. This is a vintage Liz Claiborne jacket, and I picked it up because I love the style. Very oversized, a long denim jacket. It gives me like Cape Cod vibes. Like I feel like a sailor should be out on a boat in this jacket. But there's no size tag. I definitely think that it fits like a large XL, possibly larger. I'm gonna need measurements because it's very, very big on me. So unfortunately it was cut, but there's like, it's fleece lined, which is nice. There's pockets on the inside. It's just a quality jacket. The other Madewell, here's the third Madewell, and it's also a 2013 piece. This one does have a little bit more wear, so there's light pilling on this. But it's just a classic, like, ivory cream cable knit sweater. And yeah, it's just really nice. So still has life left, even though there's some a little light wear on there. This is just Ann Taylor, but I love this as a career wear piece. It has the pussy bow tie neck detail, and I feel like this would be such a great piece for spring and summer if you're in the office, and like layer it with a cardigan, and you can shed your layers when you need to. Again, this would look great with those pair of green trousers that I had earlier. So this was a great piece. At the bins, that's extremely lightweight. This, I feel like I should know where this is sold. Workshop, Republic Clothing. I need to look it up. But it's in great condition. I love this blue. Like, is it like a periwinkle blue? I don't know. Anyway, it has this zipper that runs all the way down the top to the bottom, and then you can zip it from both directions, which is really fun. And like you could wear it differently based on that, I guess. So great knit, and it was a size medium. I do feel like it's kind of a boxier fit for a medium. This is a vintage piece, and it is a size large, yes. But I love these sleeves. So they're like a large, like dolman, almost ballooned, not quite, but it definitely kind of balloons when you wear it. So it's a cardigan, and it kind of buttons down low, so you can kind of tuck it into jeans. Super cute. Super, super cute. This was almost a consignment piece, so I do take some stuff into consignment, and I don't talk about that a whole lot other than like that I do take some pieces into consignment, because all consignment places are different. They're going to be completely different region to region, town to town. They're going to cater to a different customer based on location, and they're also going to take in different items just based on like who is managing the store, who owns the store. So I would recommend going into your local consignment and seeing what they're selling, ask the manager, you know, like what's their best-selling brand, stuff like that. And also keep in mind that consignment is different than buy, sell, trade. So consignment, they take the items and you get paid once the item sells. You don't get cash on the spot. So it is different. Keep that in mind. But this is like a kimono, and it's just this beautiful pink color with this embroidery, very boho and flowy. I thought this would be great for spring and summer, a great layering piece. And this is kind of a style-based item. I think this is an older label, like late 90s, early 2000s. But it's got this faux fur, so flax fur trim there, kind of a bell sleeve. And it's just got a lot of unique little details, kind of ruffled hem here. It ties in the front, it snaps in the front. It's a cardigan, and it's a size extra large. Just is a really unique and fun piece. This was another one of those that was almost consignment, and then I was like, I kind of think this is interesting. And I think I've sold similar things on Poshmark. Of course, it's not going to be a high, it's not going to be a high seller, but again, I'm a volume seller, so I don't know this brand. It feels nice. It's not silk, it's a polyester, but it feels nice. And why I decided to keep it is because not only is it animal print, which I love, it has these these big puffy balloon sleeves, and the sleeves have a slit, which I wish they were just a puffy balloon sleeve, but it's still really cool. And I think it'd be a great, again, career wear piece. Everything that I'm thinking would look good with those green pants. So maybe someone's putting together some outfits. Okay, this is such a fun blanket cardigan. It is a vintage cardigan, and there's the label. Size medium. It's just very heavy, very good condition. Love this red. The front pockets are fantastic. And it is a wool blend, so it's acrylic wool, polyester, and spandex, so really nice. And it's just nice and heavy. You can definitely wear this as like a coat in the spring or fall. And this was just American Eagle stuff. For some reason, just gets a lot of interest on both Poshmark and eBay. So I picked this up just based on that, and it's in decent condition. Just a really basic, nice knit, lightweight sweater. This is another one that just gives me all the farm grandma, grandpa nostalgic vibes. So I love this top. Love these style tops. I like them tucked into jeans, tied at the waist. Just a nice stripe. So it's Sears 16, but it definitely could be worn a little oversized, again, like tucked in or tied up. So I love those. This is another piece for me. It's just a Moon and Madison from like TJ Maxx. It has a little bit of wear, but I picked it up because I like wearing sweaters like this, and it does have a little bit of a wider sleeve, which is really cozy. It's chenille. So that was just a me piece. Got some more jeans in here. This is the brand Unpublished, which I picked up because I feel like I'd seen this brand sold before. It's a size 30, which is awesome. But the style is fantastic. So a good distressed skinny leg. And it looks like comps for these are maybe I'll get 20 to 30. It looks like there's collaborations with like maybe Girlfriend jeans or a couple of other brands, and those collaborations do better than just the regular version, which I had found here. Pair of vintage Levi's. This is a 18 reg short, so just a structured high-rise denim, which I love picking up. Pink Victoria's Secret. This is a brand I don't pick up all the time, but if I do, it's just based on condition and style. So really good condition here. Sweatpants. They say pink on both sides of the pockets on the front, and then up on the leg. So really good condition, like no cracking. So a lot of times this pink stuff gets really worn. People wear it till it's done, and then it's not so desirable to pick up. Another pair of vintage Levi's 550 lightweight or light wash structured jean. Okay, so I forgot the name of these. Scottish something. I had another one of these a few weeks ago in a haul, and it's a little hat, and I misnamed the item. So if you'd be so kind as to leave that name again down in the comments so that other people know what type of hat this is. But it's super, super cute. I would put it on, but yeah, I think it'd be great with this sweater if it was still like around Christmas. Very, very fun. And it's vintage, so it's vintage, and let's see, it's acrylic. There we go. There's the label. Just thought that was too cute. I kind of want to keep it because it is cute on. Now, this is halogen, which so. There is like this pilling and fluffiness, which I know I can get off. I just have to do it. But I love these long duster sweaters that are sleeveless because they're a great layering piece. They fit easier under jackets, and again, for like spring, summer, it's just nice to have something like that. So pick that one up. This is a pair of orange tab Levi's. They need to be washed. They're still gonna look like this, but I just need to wash them. I haven't done it yet, and they're size 16. But summer is coming. Shorts are starting to get a lot of attention in my closet. This is another piece that needs to be washed. It's just got like lint on it from whoever else's dryer. Like it's very linty. Like they washed it with stuff they shouldn't have washed it with. Like they didn't wash it with the darks or something that was very linty. So this is a Harley Davidson, which I've talked about a little bit in my What Sold videos, but Harley Davidson motorcycles, a men's button-up shirt. I've seen men on motorcycles wear these all the time, and what I love about this is that it's a 2XL. So great size, and I feel like it's just a great piece. I do need to look up comps for these to see if these ones go for a little bit more. It does say 1909 on the, or 1903 on the front, but I don't think there's anything super extraordinary. I just think it's a good piece. This was a fun find. I did find some really fun, like, vintage pieces. This is one of them. So, here's the belt. It was actually attached to the piece, which is amazing. I thought this was just going to be a vintage dress, which would have been fine. But it's a jumpsuit. So, it's this fabulous green color. I love this, like, emerald foresty green color. And look at it. It's just a jumpsuit. It has these great... Well, here's the belt, which is kind of distracting. But it has this like double-breasted front to it, and I just think that's fantastic. That will look, in these gold buttons. I think this would be a fun spring piece, and I'm excited to model it. So it is a size 16, so it's going to be a little tricky to model. But I'm going to try, because I like to model jumpsuits so people can see that it's a jumpsuit. I think it's kind of hard with jumpsuits to know that it's a jumpsuit, but hopefully the belt will make it a little bit easier to model, and yeah, it's just super fun. This next piece is unique as well, so it's definitely a little bit heavy. So it's a leather jacket. It's a very good quality leather jacket, but it's a size 12 kids. It's definitely a kids, but it's a size 12. I did find two of these. They're identical, so maybe like someone had a couple kids and they both had one, or each kid had one, and it's just that classic moto jacket. And I figured someone who's really into motorcycles or Harleys and wants their kid to have like a cool moto jacket, they can twin. It'd be really just so adorable. Or if you got just some really trendy kid who knows they love a good leather jacket like this, be all about it. So love this. Had to pick it up. I could not leave it behind. I love a good leather jacket. Carhartt beanie. Now, probably get maybe like 12 bucks for this. This thing I listed last night, and I feel like it's already got like 15 likes on it. So, yeah, bringing in some likes. And lastly, told you another fun vintage find in here. This is, not sure where it's rag stock. Someone else was trying to sell this. Rag stock was, so recycled clothing. And they must have donated a bunch of stuff. So this is a beautiful vintage dress. Now, I feel like vintage dresses just aren't selling as well, at least from certain time periods. But the pink of this is gorgeous. The lace is really pretty. And I thought this would make a really great prom dress. You could belt it. You could make it look a little bit more modern. And I just love the ruffled top. I know I can make this look super cute, modeled. and maybe even like a bridesmaid dress, something. This, and it's in such great condition. I had to leave behind a couple others that the hems were coming undone. I just didn't want to deal with it. So I did find this one that was in great condition, and I'm excited to get this up. So I'm being very, very picky. I'm just very choosy about the vintage dresses that I'm picking up. I'm looking more like 80s and 90s. This is a little bit older, I do believe, than that. So it might be 80s. But I think it's older than that. So I need to do a little bit more research. But anyway, I hope you really enjoyed seeing what I picked up at the bins this week. And as always, I'll see you next time.